Good afternoon, church. I see we have some people already in the sanctuary. My God, the doors of the church are now open. And I titled this live, I'm Free, because as you all should know, I have closed my salon, TyrEeCouture Salon, and it has been 8 successful years. It is bittersweet because it was definitely a dream and a goal of mine that actually came to fruition, and I've decided to close it for various reasons. But before I get into this live and being I'm free, I do want to acknowledge and shout out some church members who are in the sanctuary, who are definitely loyal church members, my God. So Ashley Nicole was first in the sanctuary. She was ready for service. And I want to say that every single Wednesday, I always downplay myself for being late because on the East Coast, I usually end up doing my live around 3 o'clock. And typically when I started doing lives, I said I wanted to go live at 12 noon. But I feel like I've been downplaying myself because I totally forgot, or it slipped my mind, that we are an international ministry. So I am on time somewhere in the world, my God. And actually, if I'm showing up on my lives before 3 or by 3 in Eastern time, on West Coast time, I'm definitely on time, my God. So I have to give myself credit where it's due instead of always trying to pick myself apart and make things more difficult than they really are. I see Dre is on here. He said, hey, Bishop. Purple Rose said, hey, hi. Keaton Jefferson said, good afternoon. Kurtman Drive said, hi. Queen Chelsea. Ashley Hildreth. Hey, boo, glowing. Thank you so much. Ashley, you and I have the same name. Ashley is my middle name. Most people don't know that. I think you may have heard some people call me Ashley here and there, like Shanice and others, but not really knowing why they call me Ashley. But Ashley is my middle name. The only thing is I spell my Ashley Ashley. And I see that Ashley Hildreth is spelled Ashleigh. Another little church member, my God, Kenethia Dempsey said, good afternoon, Bishop. Good afternoon, Kenethia. We see Niquel the artist said, Bishop. Hey, Niquel. And Armor Manny said, I'm confused. I'm not sure what you're confused about. So instead of posting that you're confused, at least ask the question, that I can confirm and or clear up your confusion. Queen Chelsea is asking the church, do y'all have tithes ready? Yes. Are the tithes and offerings prepared on this afternoon, my God, for this Wednesday midday Bible study? And I see that Queen Chelsea must be ahead of the tithes and offerings ministry, my God. She must be in charge of the monies. I see Dutchy Dutch said, oh gosh, Dutchy Dutch. Oh gosh, this is not what we came here for. There are other videos addressing what you're referring to, not in detail, but it would answer that question. So I want to stay as positive as possible on this live. Not that I'm afraid to answer certain questions, because I will answer some questions, but I don't want to dampen my happiness with going backwards and addressing issues that I've had with other people. So Sabrina Ross said, love you, Ty. Can't wait to see what's next for you. I can't wait either, Sabrina. I'm so excited because, as I've already stated in this live, opening a salon was like one of my top dreams and goals, and I achieved it. And so I think what happened for me is I have been involved in the beauty industry since I was 9 years old. I started servicing my fellow church members and so on and so forth, my classmates. You guys know Lisa, who is one of my best friends. I've been doing her hair since we were in about 7th grade, my God. So I started my career at 9 years old. I began working in a salon by the age of 12, and I was licensed by the age of 18. So I think because I started so early, I kind of got worn out early, or not even worn out, but it's just not something that I feel like I want to do on a day-to-day basis. Like, I still love the beauty industry. I do enjoy doing hair, but I'm not at the space where I'm hungry to want to break my neck like I was when I was younger. And so I think because of me starting so young, I'm kind of ahead of the game and where people would be as far as wanting to continue their careers in the hair industry. Plus, so much has changed, and yeah, I'm just not really there. I'm in a different space in my life. I love doing the YouTube videos. I have other businesses like the underwear boutique, which should be available and back up under TaiCouture Boutique and or TaiCouture Fetish by this weekend. I still have my Virgin Brazilian hairline, which is redvelvethair.com. That is doing extremely well. So I have a lot of things going on to where I don't have to stand behind a chair much longer, but I am still servicing clients in New Jersey at my sister Shanice's salon, Vanam Muse Salon. We will start tomorrow, my God. So I'm so excited to get back to New Jersey. I'm excited to get back to New Jersey to be able to support her, encourage her, and be there for her and be a mentor to her. So tomorrow is a very exciting day for us. We will be servicing our clients for the first time at her salon, and she has been, stressed along with being happy. It's been an emotional roller coaster for the both of us. So we are excited about doing that tomorrow. And I'm considering doing my clients here in Atlanta as well. Start to begin servicing clients here as well, because people continuously ask, when am I going to start? And I think I need to start just to have a little clientele, especially if I plan on staying when my lease is up in March here in Atlanta. So people who are interested, please, as I've said before, DM me, inbox me, find me. Let me know if you are interested in me being your hairstylist in Atlanta. The Michael Show said, I want to know why you deleted all the videos with the mic in them, but you haven't deleted your ex-husband's videos yet, though. The Michael Show, I've addressed that in my initial lives, why I did that. You could go back and watch them, but I will be, since I'm in a happy space, I will share it once again, although there are videos up of me already addressing that. My husband was with me for 10 years. Now, he did his stuff, and it hurt me, and it was crazy, and, I did some stuff too. I don't think that mine really is on the scale of what he did, but that's neither here nor there right now. But at the end of the day, my husband was married to me for 10 years. I am now 33. My divorce will be finalized September 25th. That is our court date for the judge to sign, because we have already both signed, my God. And so he was with me in my life for 10 years, regardless of what he did. He was there for me for 10 years. And the other person, Michael, who you're referring to, was not there for me, but only 8 months. And in that 8 months, there was some issues. So I chose to remove the videos with Michael because of not wanting to give him any more promotion and or publicity off of my brand. As one of the little church members said, the church member said to me, Ty, you allow this person to come into your life, be on your platform, get promotion, be upgraded, and you never gave time for them to prove themselves. So I hope that answers the question as to why my ex-husband, soon to be ex-husband on September 25th, is still allowed to receive promotion and or benefits from my brand, and the new person is not allowed. I think it's very cut and dry. It's very simple. I think people make it more difficult than it really is. But the reality of it is, Corey was in my life for 10 years. Whether he liked me, didn't like me, did other things, he was still present for 10 years and tried to stick it out for 10 years. Even when I asked for the divorce, Corey was still wanting to try to make it work. So I felt that my ex-husband, regardless of what he did, is still deserving of receiving residuals and a promotion from my brand, because he never tried to use me. It felt like it a little bit when some stuff came out, but my heart lets me know that he never tried to use me regardless of the stuff that happened. And my ex-husband is not really an attention seeker nor a fame whore. So he is allowed to receive residuals from that. Now I've answered that, and that's that. Sharon Hall said, the Michael Show, you need to get off his page. I agree. I agree. I'm actually going to locate him. Since the church is asking or questioning this person, I'm going to go ahead and delete that person from this live because that's not even what we're here for. We're here for positivity. The title of this live is I'm Free, and I see the Michael show is trying to keep me bound, my God. But at the end of the day, I have been working on me, working on changing, and the reality of it is you are about to be blocked, okay? Hide user on this channel is complete. Thank you, church. You guys made a request. The Michael show is gone. And for all of those who saw that the Michael show said, see me in person, please call the police. Please look him up. If anything happens to me, we will find out who that person is because I don't know why that man would see me in person at any time soon. So, yeah. There goes that. So, church goons, be on the lookout. My God. $5 came in from Leisha Darling. Said, hi, I started watching your page for Drag Race over a year ago. I also from Franklinville, New Jersey. Oh my gosh, I think the skating ring is in Franklinville. So just wanted to show you some love. I love you. Thank you for the love and support. You're actually not that far away. I think Franklinville is about 45 minutes from Pennsauken, Cherry Hill, New Jersey area. So I definitely know where you're located because I have gone to the skating ring there maybe like once or twice. And I had a blast there. I know you guys, I don't know what days that you guys turn up on, but that is a skating ring where it is crowded and packed on a particular night of the week, my God. Sarah Caldwell said, Jersey Church Goons got you. The gag is, Sarah, I went out this weekend for Pride. That is why I have yet to do the G-Status ATL Hustle recap. I'm going to do it for you guys. But there are church goons everywhere. I went to 2 clubs in one night on Sunday, and there were so many church members saying, hey, Bishop, I'm a part of the church. I love you. Keep on this positive path. Stay focused. You're doing a great job. So the Church Goons ministry is everywhere, and I appreciate you guys and thank you guys because at the end of the day, I don't know why somebody would say they would be seeing me, but I don't even know them and where they would be seeing me, my God. So like I said, keep on the lookout, call the police, whatever you gotta do, shut it down for me. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Ebony Cosby said, no need, it was a bloopers recap. Huh? Ebony? Huh? Ebony, did you just say that G-Status ATL Hustle was a bloopers recap? I'm confused because I could have sworn we did the bloopers and outtakes a couple weeks ago, and then now we were waiting for a new episode. So Ebony, let me know what you're referring to in reference to G-Status. Please don't tell me it was another. You're saying yes? Okay, so I'm confused. I thought that the second was going to be, September 2nd was going to be where they share a new episode. I didn't know it was going to be, Ebony, let me know, was it a repeat of the previous bloopers or was it just more bloopers? I'm confused. Ariel Jordan said the Michael show was probably Mike Hurt wanting to know where his videos were. It's so much I want to say, but I can't. I'm on this positive, in this positive, happy space, and I just can't be petty anymore. It is what it is. Red Hot Tone Holiday said, G-Status is going downhill. The show was just a bloopers recap, was not a whole episode at all. Even the producer apologized. Oh my gosh. I talked to Ja, I want to say yesterday because his birthday was either yesterday or today. It was probably yesterday. I told Ja happy birthday anniversary. He didn't mention it, so maybe he thought I already knew, but he does check up on me. We stay in contact very often, so I'm surprised to hear that he didn't let me know that it was only bloopers, but that gives me more time to get myself organized because I do want to do Married to Medicine recap before this episode airs on Sunday, but I am trying to pace myself. You know, I closed the salon on Friday. I'm still back and forth from New Jersey to Atlanta, so getting situated. So the reality of it is, I've complained about vlogging, but vlogging has been so much easier. Even though the editing process of vlogging is so strenuous and draining, it's easier because it doesn't take for me to have notes and watch a TV show and be fixated on details of a show when I can just vlog and talk about whatever. So that's why you guys have been getting more vlogging, which is great because you've been asking for that, but I do want to get back to recaps. Also, the reality of it is, I do like doing recaps with a partner. I feel like it's so much more fun with a co-host because of the fact that you get different perspectives. One thing about me, some people think that I always want to be right and always have to be heard, but the reality of it is I have incorporated partners and co-hosts when it was Monique and then Lisa and then Corey and then Michael. I've incorporated people because I never want to seem like that my opinion is the only opinion out there. So having other people will provide for different perspectives. So yeah, that's another reason why I'm kind of going to do less recaps on shows, although I will do some shows that I like, but I won't do as many because I want to make sure that you guys get various perspectives and opinions on shows. Dre, I always cannot pronounce the last name. Lynn Thickum. I think it's Dre Lynn Thickum. Let me know if Lynn Thickum is correct, Dre. Dre said, Chelsea, we don't talk about that show in this church. Okay, was it Chasing Atlanta? What show was he talking about? Oh, Chasing Atlanta is pretty good, Bishop. Reconsider. Dre, actually, Chelsea is probably saying that because I think I was doing a video with either Charlie or probably Gardini when I said because of the new space that I'm in my life and I'm being more I'm just absorbing the positivity. I was considering doing recaps again on Chasing Atlanta and not getting so close to the producers and connected to the show. But I think it was Gardini because Gardini said in the Bean Boozled Challenge video, an interview with him getting out of prison, he did remind me that don't forget the cast loves you. Forget the producers, the cast loves you. So I do want to make sure that my friends, I'm using that word loosely in reference to them, my buddies, I'll say, from the cast of Chasing Atlanta still receive some publicity and spotlight for me because I want to support their brands, especially being black and then being part of the LGBTQ community. So I will reconsider doing Chasing Atlanta. Now I'm not going to do Dallas because Dallas is already in full effect, but I may reconsider doing Chasing Atlanta. Okay? Queen Chelsea said, I meant Chasing Dallas, it's good. I believe it's good. It's two really, really cute guys I like on there that I saw from like promo. I like Wooda is so sexy. And there's a thick chocolate guy on there. I forget his name. You guys can let me know. But those are the two that I like just from not watching the show. I don't know what's going down. But they were my choices for people who I thought were attractive on the show. Cosmic Journey said, hey Ty, did your nipple piercings hurt? Okay. They did not hurt. There is a video of me like before getting them pierced and after on my channel. So check that out. Shanice went with me the second time I got them pierced. But it did not hurt at all. Now, the pain comes in after the fact. It gets so sore and sensitive. The pain after having it done, like when you leave and go on home, is excruciating. Like it's super, super sore. But actually having like the needle go through your nipple doesn't hurt at all. For me, it didn't hurt for me. I know there are other people who said that it hurted, that it hurts, but it didn't hurt me. Tiffany Lavender said, just wanted to make sure that we were still live, my God. Okay, we are. So she was asking about behind the scenes. I haven't talked to Ja about that. I don't know what he's going to do with the reunion. We did have some communications about the reunion before the changes that I've made on my channel. So I'm not sure what his plans are, but I will consider and see if he would allow some behind the scenes stuff if he doesn't consider me as a host for the reunion. And Liz Martin said, do you still experience any sensitivity? Originally, it went away as far as my nipples go, but I think it's coming back. It's been about 2 years since I had them re-pierced, I think. So it is coming back, but some people say you experience sensitivity like quickly, but mine, it was like numb for a very long time, but I'm just now getting the sensitivity back in my nipples. Jazzy Nose said, who are your moderators, Ty? Someone needs to be blocked. Jazzy Nose, just let me know, because remember, it's hard to have moderators when I'm just randomly going live. That means I have to time it with somebody else. So I don't have moderators. That's why if you just post and comment during the live and let me know, I will see if I can find the person and go on ahead and block them. It's that simple. Ebony Cosby, you know I have to always acknowledge you. She said, don't get attached to Wooda Lee, his fine ass and fat ass, because his ass is fat, my God. Let's acknowledge that. Was on one episode and the other one's name is Charles. Charles is the one with the beard, Ebony. He's chocolate with a beard, kind of tall, thick. Wait, so Wooda was only on one episode? Wait, so how many episodes have Chasing Dallas released? Because I can't believe that Wooda was only on one episode. I mean, he is like the eye candy of the show. Like, you have to have him on multiple episodes. I do see you guys wanting me to block Donald Trump and hide user on this channel. Bam, done. Thank you. See, if you guys let me know, I will take care of it. Like, your bishop knows how to multitask. We can get it done. Ebony is saying yes, Wooda was only on one episode, and probably saying yes, that Charles is the chocolate guy with the bald head. I mean, with the chocolate guy with the beard, who I actually did see at Pride in Atlanta this weekend. Miss Simmons said, hi, Ty, it's always good to see you. Thank you for being here, Miss Simmons. Speaking of Pride this weekend, so I went out to the park to go support my buddy and boo, Charlie Exile. He performed. He was amazing. He performed at Piedmont Park at 2:30 p.m. No, maybe they were late, my God. They were about an hour and a half behind. Not Charlie, the crew who handled that performance, or that concert, I guess. The Pure Heat people, they were about an hour and something behind. So Charlie was supposed to go on, I think, at 2 or 2:30. He didn't go on until 3:30, my God. And he was great. I love seeing Charlie perform. He performed my favorite song, which is Better Word, but he also performed Not That Girl and Pussy Cunt. It was a great experience. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am an introvert, as well as I do have like a fear of heights and a fear of large crowds. So I did go with a chaperone, and along with Charlie, I went with a chaperone. And I had fun, but I only stayed between the hours of 2 to about 5:30 because of the crowd growing larger and it becoming more uncomfortable for me, especially with my anxiety. But so many other church members were there and spoke to me and took photos. So it was great. I do know that there was a fight, my God, at the park, and somebody I know was trampled over. So I am sad for them, but also happy that God, the universe, or Mother Nature told me to leave when I did, because I would have been going through if I would have been around people fighting and then a stampede going on, my God. But I did go to Pride in the Park for that festival, and as I already shared, I went to 2 clubs that night, and I had so much fun. I was a tad bit frightened because of all the people, but I kept my cool. I had people who were with me who were making sure I was okay. So I had fun. I actually didn't make it to the club until like 12:30, 1 o'clock, which was great because that means I only had to stay for about an hour and a half because the clubs closed at 3. So I think I went to one club and arrived at about 12:30 or 1, left there, made it to the next club by 2. And I saw so many people. I had fun. It was great. But it was also very nerve-wracking because of the amount of people being kind of like squished in. There is Christopher Taylor said, well, guess I'm not welcome to converse. I don't know what you're talking about. So I will go to the next person. Bootage. Boots Slayer said, I reported Caesar for bullying. Oh, y'all better be on. The church, the Goons ministry, my God, is in full effect. In full effect. Keon Monroe said, you so fancy. It's not even about being fancy. I just was raised a certain way, and I think my taste stems from my grandmother. So that's where it comes from. My grandmother always had nice things around me. She gave me the best of everything. And the thing about it is, some people think I grew up like rich because I had a Mercedes in high school. I didn't grow up rich, maybe middle class. I think I was middle class. I don't think I was rich. But I did grow up when I was like I was the only child, I was the only grandchild, the only nephew. So I was definitely spoiled as a child. But I did not grow up rich, but I do know that I experienced a lot of things that other people may not have experienced at a young age. Like I went on a cruise when I was like 5 or 4 years old, the Disney cruise. I had lobster at the age of 5. So no, I did not come from a wealthy family, but I did come from a family who worked their asses off, my God, and who were also business owners as well, and made sure that we were, what's the word I want to use? We were stable, secure, and comfortable, but I don't think we would fall in the rich category. Lolita Lady said, Bishop, your hair texture is so beautiful. Thank you. This is my natural hair texture. I used to get texturizers here and there when I was like in my teens. And even a few years ago, I was doing texturizers to loosen my curl pattern. But as of right now, there is no texturizer in my hair. This is my natural curl pattern. I am actually loving it more and more. I don't know why I was choosing to get texturizers or relaxers, probably just to try out new things because of me being a beauty professional, but I love my curl pattern as well. So yeah, I do have on this channel me putting like gel in my hair and doing some tutorials of how I style my hair in the morning when I do wear it this curly. So check those out as well. The church is asking me to block Moot. I don't see Moot, but as soon as I see Moot, okay. I see Moot, got it, church, and hide this user on the channel, done. See, I'm telling y'all, when we work together, my God, as a church in the community, we can get shit done. So, Moot is blocked. Donnell Hart said, and I saw you on somebody's Snapchat. I said, is Bishop being nasty at Pride riding bikes again? Laugh my ass off. Donnell, somebody Snapchat me at Pride? Oh my gosh, who Snapchat me at Pride? Was it a cute picture? Who was it? No, I wasn't riding any bikes. I was nervous, like I said. It was large crowds, people who I didn't know, people who knew me, of course, from YouTube. So I was very nervous, more so aware and alert. I did not ride any bikes. I was doing well since I came back from LA with celibacy. I was doing well since LA, my God. I didn't do so well last night. I gotta confess, church. I didn't do so well last night. But it wasn't my fault. It was not my fault. It was not my doing. I did not initiate it. But yeah, so today is a new day. And I'm starting my celibacy train again. But yeah, and for all those who are concerned about your bishop's body count, my LA friend was not a new friend. I told you, you keep your body count low by recycling some booze from the past. Not boyfriends, just some booze. So the LA guy was not a new guy. So that's why my body count is still where it is. Well, it may have gone up last night. My God, but it was still at the same count 2 weeks ago when I was in LA. Mr. Brown said, well, we appreciate the transparency, Bishop. I'm so glad you say that because I think the most important thing for me is to be transparent. But I kind of gag when people critique me harshly in areas when I'm being transparent. And someone blessed me and commented on one of my videos and said they appreciate, I wish I could remember who it was. I don't have my phone handy, but they said, and she said she appreciated. Actually, go to the video where I did the vlog of closing the salon. I pinned her comment to the top. She said something to the effect of that she loves how transparent I am and that she loves being able to see every side of me because no one is always happy, no one is always sad, no one is always bitchy. Sometimes we are angry, hurt, and mad. And the reality of it is I bring my whole self to this channel. And as I've said before, I would think that people would appreciate me bringing my whole self, but I think more people than not want to be, I guess, made to feel good by fakery. But the reality of it is I've always brought my authentic self to you guys. That's why when I could easily edit videos and remove the parts where I look a certain way, I keep it because that was a part of me. Regardless of you not knowing why I responded that way, or regardless if you feel like it was inappropriate, that is still a part of me. And my objective is to always give you the real me in every way, shape, or form, my God. But now I'm kind of learning that I have to be a little bit more fake because some people don't appreciate the fact that, you know, even though I feel like Ty was inappropriate or he was abrasive or harsh, I still can respect that that's the real him. People can't respect that. So I'm practicing being a tad bit more fake, my God, so where I don't show y'all when I'm upset or hurt or angry or bitchy. So, but again, I want to thank all the church members who appreciate always receiving and seeing the authentic me, regardless if it's good or bad. And I think that for me, I could respect someone who I could see their good and bad traits versus that person where you're like, oh, they're always so great. They're always so awesome. They're always so amazing. So if that person never shows you their bad side, then how can you think that they're always responding in a positive form? It's just not realistic. So at least you know the extent of my bad side. Those people who keep it hidden, you don't know what they could possibly do, my God. So I thank my church for supporting me. I also thank you because there are people out there who think that you guys are just yes men, but plenty of you have checked me, have encouraged me, have uplifted me, have told me when I'm wrong, and I've actually liked and loved your comments as well. So I am always open for constructive criticism, especially from a positive place. Miss Vanessa's New Beginning said, we love the real Ty. Thank you. That's just how I was raised. I was raised to be who I am. And so I think that's where I get a little bit hurt because I'm like, well, I wasn't raised to always show the real me. I wasn't really raised to cover up for the camera. So it does hurt sometimes when people use me being transparent to attack me. But I'm doing so much better and I'm happy that people have attacked me because the attacks have made me so much stronger. So now I'm ready for the world because of the trolls, my God. Oh, Donnell Holt said, I was on Team Dread Snap at a house. Yes, it was a house, yes, in Midtown, I think. It was a nice, it wasn't a mansion, but it was kind of mansion-esque. Yes, I was there. I met up with him at some restaurant. I think it's called Creek or Cirque. It wasn't really that good, my God, but it was called Creek or Cirque. But met up with him there, and then we went to that house with a couple friends. I didn't do anything, my God. I was just there. Just so y'all know, I was just there. Marquita C said, will you be opening a salon in Atlanta? I would probably do, as I've said before in previous lives, I will probably, if I do stay, open up like a salon suite. A lot of salon suites that I've seen have been so raggedy and just not my cup of tea. But where I live, there is a beautiful salon suite. I believe it's called Salon Lofts. It's so stunning, my God. So if I do decide to open a salon, it will be more of a salon suite, not actually just my own solo brick and mortar. Tania Chen said, Bishop, we love you just the way you are. Please don't change to please people that don't care about you. You know what, Tania Chin, you are 100% right. I've been checked by our own church members who've said, please stop focusing on the trolls, because the reality of it is, if you look at your likes, look at your comments, the majority of your comments are positive. So why even entertain the 10% of people who don't like you? And I have to realize and accept the fact that no matter how much you strive for perfection, for goodness, for positivity, there are always going to be people who just don't freaking like you. No matter how positive you try to be, no matter how transparent you try to be, there's always going to be someone who just does not like you. And I have to be okay with that. And I'm actually learning to be okay with that. I also saw that Really Bitch in the church. Y'all know I love me some Really Bitch. She is a loyal church member and she always supports. Queenie said, will you do reality TV? Queenie, I addressed that before in a previous live, but I'll address it again because we're here to talk and converse and just answer questions. I don't have any intentions on doing a reality TV show nor webisode. The only time that it was actually my idea was when I was with my ex-husband, and that was because I thought it would be a good idea after having seen like Candy do a wedding special and Nene do a wedding special from Atlanta Housewives. I thought it would be a great idea for me to do like a little wedding special when I renewed my vows on my 10th year wedding anniversary with my ex-husband Corey. And so since that did not happen, that was my only desire to do a reality TV show. Things that were said on this channel in the past or recently about reality TV was not my idea nor my goal. I went along with it, but it was not my idea. And as I've said before, to prove to you it was not my idea, there are no personal assistants, there's no production crew, there's no camera crew, there's no mic setups. We did not have stuff to have a reality show to happen this month or in a few months. So for me, when I'm really about something and it's my idea, I'm getting the work done. And so as I've stated, there is nothing I don't have anything right now to even present or produce or film a reality show. Queen Chelsea said Ty is so submissive. Well, the thing about it is, I am alpha male, I'm dominant, but I'm also submissive. I'm dominant when it comes to business and finances. And that's why people see the bitchy me or the me that they claim is emasculating people, because when it comes to business, I am no nonsense. I don't want to get sued. I don't want there to be lies out there. I don't want false advertisement. So when it comes to business and finances, I am definitely the dominant person. But in a relationship, I want a man. I would prefer to be submissive. I would prefer to be, not a wife, because I'm not a woman, but kind of like a wife. And so I know the problems that I've had in my past relationships is that the other parties were not dominant, or they portrayed to be dominant and they really were not. But you are right, Queen Chelsea. When it comes to the core of a relationship, I am definitely submissive. But as it pertains to my roles, I am dominant. $5 came in from Rahima22, who is a loyal church member as well as one of the leaders of the Goon Squad ministry. She said, hi, Bishop Ty. Loved your closing salon vlog. You look great. And the category is sun-kissed skin. Laugh out loud, sending love and kisses your way. I appreciate you so much. You inbox me, you hunt me down, you stalk me, and I love it because you never allow me to have a bad day. I mean, when I feel like depression is coming on, at some point there is an inbox or a comment from Rahima22. So I appreciate you. Queenie said, you're just so good at breaking down personalities. I think you could produce or a way better, let me see what you're saying here. I think you could produce way better than some of these shows, but love you, boo. Queenie, Gardini has said that. I think Malik from Chasing Atlanta Production has said that. They've all said, if you don't want to do reality TV, how about try producing something? And I do like editing. I love filming. I love lighting. I also like being able to talk to you guys as well and being on camera. So I don't know, I have to kind of decide where I fall in the scheme of reality show. But you are right, because of me being no nonsense and me always striving for perfection, I do think I will be a good producer. But I can't have weak people on my team, because when I'm about business, I am about business. So I am going to be that bitchy hard producer and or boss, because I am always pushing for people to be the greatest they can be, my God. Pennywise, the dancing clown, said, does your tattoo mean something? Well, right here, this says Universal Stylist, and Universal Stylist is the name that I competed under in various hair shows when I was younger. And I was actually thinking about doing a video showing you guys all of my trophies that I've won over the years from various hair shows. And so the tattoo on my arm is a cover-up. I had a tribal tattoo here that I didn't really like. I hated it. So the only thing I could do was make my whole sleeve darker to make it match the tribal tattoo that we were covering up. And the tattoo artist suggested doing like outer space. So if you see it in person, you'll kind of see that it's outer space. You'll see some planets like right here, and you'll see like a shooting stars here, I think. Somewhere right here, shooting stars. So this is outer space up here, and then we have like the sky in between here, and then there are trees. I don't know if you can see it. There are trees right there, so that's Earth. But he kind of did outer space to go along with Universal Stylist to help connect this tattoo, especially with me wanting to have the cover up. But I will say to all of you out there, please think twice. Think 10 times before you get a tattoo, because if I could do it all over again, I would have nothing on this arm. I would only keep this tattoo here if I could do it all over again. As a view is a view, said, I love your sleeve. Thank you so much. I hate it, but I do love the work that the tattoo artist who tried to, he didn't try because he did it very well. Because if I was a white person, you'd see it like beautifully. So I hate that I have a sleeve, but I'm thankful and appreciative of the phenomenal work that the tattoo artist did to do this cover up. Soon to be married said, can you go back to church announcements before you ease back into reviewing shows? I really miss those. I probably could soon to be married, because church announcements are a tad bit easier than recaps on shows. So I will consider that. I definitely will consider that. Ultimate Alto said, take the indie cone approach, produce content all the time, and get on camera when you want. Good idea. That sounds great. But you know what? The scary part for me is because of me, I hate depending on people, because people typically usually let me down. For me to be a producer means I would have to depend on a cast to bring it, to be on time, to be professional, to stay committed. And that scares me so much, because I don't want to create a show and get you guys excited about something and then it doesn't happen because it ends up being with people who are not dependable. Tamika Francis, are you still reviewing G-Status? Yes, I'm up to date, except for 2 days ago, this week's episode, which the church already said was a bloopers episode. So yes, I'm still recapping, and I'm still in great communications with G-Status and the cast, as well as their producers. Donnell Halt said, listen, what are your thoughts from Auntie Aretha's 8-hour funeral? I think it was too damn long. I don't know what they were thinking, my God, with having all of those singers. They should have done like a funeral and then a concert. That way you could have had the funeral and a couple singers and some speeches, and then had like a concert or something like that. Because that was just too doggone long. But then again, I think Michael's funeral was very long as well, although his was more concert-ish. So I don't know. I mean, it was beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it was way too long. Queenie said, are you available for hair business advice through email, or does that come with a fee? Because we know knowledge and time is a coin. It would definitely come with a fee, but I'm not sure I even have the time to email back and forth advice, because I barely have time to get done what I'm doing now. Hermit TV Junkie, whom I love, said G said it should be up tomorrow. Thank you for that. I will definitely do the recap. Actually, I can't do the recap until I get back to Atlanta, because I leave for New Jersey tomorrow morning. You guys know I come back on Saturday, so you probably won't get G status until Sunday or Saturday when I get back in town to be able to film. Because I don't travel with my camera. I only travel with my phone when I go to New Jersey. Tanisha Johnson said, still waiting on the season of Little Women Atlanta. If anybody knows when they're going to begin, let me know. I definitely want to do the recaps on on Little Women Atlanta. FNAF Darren said, hey Ty, what do you use in your curly hair to keep it so moisturized? My natural hair is so hard to keep moisturized, and I want to rock my curly fro. Love you. I don't use anything expensive on my curly hair. I use the Eco Styler olive oil gel. The green is green. It's a green colored gel. It's by Eco Styler. It has olive oil in it, and that's what I use. It keeps it pretty moisturized while it's wet. I mean, it looks shiny when it dries, but it does get a little bit hard. But I shampoo my hair every day, so yeah. But that's what I use on my hair. That's on my hair right now. I did it before I started going live, and I put the Eco Styler olive oil gel. Very, very cheap gel, nothing expensive. I do use expensive products when it comes to shampoos and conditioners, but for this look that I have, I need some thick, cheap gel. Especially with me shampoo my hair every day. Mimi126 said, why did Tyrone Stewart feel a need to do a live about your relationship? I don't know. You have to ask him. I'm not sure. I will say I did comment on his video, because I typically don't watch videos about me, because I'm always afraid of people who give their opinions about my life as if they know the real me just from what they see on YouTube. But I did watch it. I did give it a chance, because at times he's been negative towards me, and at times he's been positive. So I just wanted to give it a chance and a try, and it wasn't that bad. He wasn't too far off from the truth. Now, there were some things like me still being in love with Corey, which is not true at all. I'm not sure why people think that. I barely even know my ex-husband. 10 years, I really don't know him, and I'm being honest. I'm not being shady. I don't know him because of secrets and things. So I don't know him, and he wasn't really a communicator. So I don't know why they think that I'm still in love with him, but I know Tyrone said that in his video. He said a couple other things that were incorrect, but he was at least trying to be as fair as possible. He didn't really dog me a lot. He didn't dog Michael a lot. I think, nor Corey. He called out some things, but I will say from a balanced video, I do believe that he was trying his best to be balanced and fair without knowing the facts nor the truth. Yeah. I think it was something else that he said that I felt like needed to be addressed. Oh my God. He said I was bipolar. That is a lie from the pit of hell, and it's offensive because I do suffer with depression, anxiety, and suicidal ideation. I have never been diagnosed. I have seen psychiatrists as well as therapists. I have never been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. And it's offensive because I have friends and fans and loved ones and church members who actually have been diagnosed. And I feel like people use it as a way to bash. And so for someone to say that I have bipolar disorder, I've never ever said ever that I suffer from bipolar disorder. I feel like it's used as an attack, because why would you throw that at me and be 100% wrong when there are people who really suffer and struggle from that? My thing is, if I was diagnosed with that, or if that was true, I would own it. But it is offensive because it seems like a joke or something to play with when someone puts that on somebody when it's not really what their diagnosis is, my God. Yeah, and it was a lot that was said in that video, but like I said, for the most part, it was a pretty good video to where I was a tad bit tempted to even allow Tyrone Stewart to interview me, and not for the tea, but to share my own story. But I'm not sure if I will allow that to happen, because I do know that there were some bad things that were commented about me that was just 100% off, and he was kind of confirming it or agreeing with it. I'm like, wait, that's so far off. Because one thing about me is I always tell the truth. You can call me bitchy, petty, whatever you want. I always tell the truth. And Cherie Harris said, I watched Tyrone Stewart's video too, and I agree with you, Ty, about most of what he said. Yeah, it was pretty balanced, but there was some stuff where I was like, no, that's not right, that's wrong. A viewer's view said, I don't think you should do that interview. Thank you from you. I do appreciate you, and I appreciate the opinions from the church. I'm glad it was actually brought up in this live, because I do want to make sure my church approves of what I decide to do, especially something on that level. And you saying I shouldn't do it, you're probably right, I shouldn't do it, because I think I've said in previous lives, I am a person who tells the truth. I've told the truth, and I will always tell the truth. But even in me telling the truth and being transparent, there are still people who don't believe me. So it's no longer my job to convince people to believe me. Yeah, so. And really quick, I do have a question for the church. For those of you who think that I'm still in love with Corey, please let me know why people think that. Is it just because his videos are still up? Because at the end of the day, the videos of me, I believe, are still up on Corey's channel from me being in his videos, like his music videos. And I believe that Corey still has photos of me up on his Instagram. I haven't seen it recently, but I do believe he does have stuff still up of me. So my thing is, that was my husband for 10 years. I'm not in love with him. Do I love him? Yes. I don't want to see any harm come to him, but I'm not in love with him. Oh, one other thing that I do want to address that Tyrone did say in his video. It was in reference to me taking down the videos of me and your former first G, as well as the money aspect of it. I'm not going to go into detail to kind of like expose anything, but in reference to money, Tyrone, based on my subscribers, you must look at your views and not your subscribers. Yes, I only have, 20-something thousand subscribers, yes. But my channel, over the course of only 2 years, I do have 4+ million views. I think I had 5 million views before I deleted the videos of me and your former first G. So the reality of it is, don't count the subscribers, count the views, because there has been some good money to come from the views from YouTube. Now, you may not see it because I'm not sure what your views are, but don't count the subscribers, look at the views. I've had 4 million+ channel views on my channel. So there is money to be made with doing YouTube videos, and not just from Super Chat. Actually, more money came from YouTube itself and Google, and I actually have proof and the receipts. One thing about me, y'all have to know I'm telling the truth, because I can always produce a receipt. I do have receipts of my Google checks. I've also had to file the Google checks with my taxes because of the amount of money that has been made. So Tyrone, on that, you were also wrong. There is money, even with having a small channel, when it comes to YouTube. And to clarify one thing about the whole, again, why I deleted videos from the channel. I deleted them because if I felt that someone was using me or taking advantage of me, the easiest and smartest thing to do as a business person is to cut off their source of promotion and or clout or whatever they're gaining from me. That is why I did that. I was willing to sacrifice my views and or extra coin from YouTube to not allow someone to use me or take advantage of me. And that's why I did that. Fleur Rebel said your artwork in the back has a halo effect. Oh, that's a mirror, Fleur. It's a mirror Thank you. I noticed that. I usually don't sit directly in front of the mirror. I try to sit on the angle so you guys can see it, but it's definitely a mirror. And I see it's giving me a halo, my God. It's confirming that my ass tells the truth. Makeup Beauty Forever. OMG. Bishop has been through this over and over again. Exactly. And my story never changes, my God. They ask me over and over again. I appreciate you, Makeup Beauty Forever, because you know that I am open and transparent. And I'm trying to be transparent without exposing anybody or bashing anybody. But then people go out there and then make false claims about me. And I'm like, I tell you the truth, and or at least respect the fact that I'm trying to not bash, because the very people who want to know the tea will say I'm bashing somebody as soon as the tea gets spilled. Soon to be married said I wasn't feeling him when he spent $500 on that lunch. Soon to be married, I'm just going to shut up because, baby, you are on the right path. That's all I got to say. You're on the right path. Gosh, I wish I could just tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. I wish I could, but I can't because people aren't going to be able to receive it well. But soon to be married, you are spot on. That's all I got to say. Okay. I'm trying to find comments that are not about my relationships because people are going to blame me and say it's me when it's not. Queen Chelsea said, you don't have to be shady to tell the truth. Queen Chelsea, no matter what I say, whatever comes out of this mouth, there are people who don't like me. And because they don't like me, no matter how polite, no matter how cutesy, no matter how I wrap the truth in a bow, they're going to always say that I am bashing, exposing, being petty or shady, or emasculating someone. And my thing is, let's address the word emasculate. People use that damn word too loosely. I would prefer that people would say that I demeaned someone, or talked down to them, or my tone was off. The word emasculate is used incorrectly because when you talk about taking someone's power and or castrating them, one, I feel like only a woman can actually emasculate a man. It's a little iffy when it comes to a man being able to emasculate another man unless it's a slave master. But the reality of it is, emasculate, somebody who is on this live, please put in the comment section and put the definition of emasculate. It's to castrate. It's to take someone's power. So you mean to tell me that I took these grown-ass men's power? Hell no. I was not raised that way. I don't care what you say to me. Yes, it may hurt. It may hurt my feelings because it came from you. I may even felt like you were trying to demean me. But no one can ever emasculate me because I was raised to be a strong person in my own rights. Again, your comments may hurt, but no one can ever emasculate me because I was raised to be a strong black man. That's all I gotta say. That word is used too loosely. And I hate when people use that word because it's like emasculate. So you mean to tell me I took a grown-ass man's power? I took their power. I think the first part of the definition of emasculate is to take someone's power. Emasculate, to deprive a man of his man role or identity. To deprive it. How can I do that unless you give it away? My God. Come on, church. Niquel the artist, I'm not going to read your comments, but it's funny because you're right. And I bet he's still using them as well. To the fullest. What's the story? Marquita C said, what's the story with the $5 lunch? No, not $5, honey. $500 lunch. I'm not going to go into that. Donnell Hope said, anybody asked about Mike again, I'm reporting your comments as harassing. Let it go, damn it. Thank you, Donnell, because you know that you have my back and people are going to blame me for this live being about my exes when I'm only reading the comments. And again, I'm reading the comments as they go. And I'm trying to skip some that I see that have those names in it. So I see something with Charlie. Ms. Nikki B said, will you have Charlie Exile on your page again? I love you guys together. Charlie is my boo. Catch these tea. Come on, let's get into some tea. I believe that Charlie wants me to be his manager or do something with him because he calls me for advice. He's asked me about YouTube. He is about to be like my son almost, my daughter. I think that's what we're going to be. We're either going to be sisters or he's going to be my daughter because I just love our relationship. It's not even sexual anymore from me. Like it was never sexual, but I was attracted to him. But I just now just see him as a beautiful chocolate, talented man, and our connection and chemistry is amazing to where I would never even want to try a relationship to where it could put us on bad terms. And so he respects my business mind. He respects my goals. He respects my drive. He respects my personality. And so I do see some great things coming from a joint venture with Charlie and I. I'm so excited about that. I just love that he sees the real me and he respects the real me. And yeah, Charlie has some tea too that y'all don't know about. That's what I'm saying. People think that I'm not the only one that has the receipts. There are people out there who are holding their tongues and holding their pocketbooks and are keeping those receipts away who know some real tea, my God. And I could name at least about a good 10 people that you guys would recognize who has the truth and the real tea and not from me, my God. Not from me. Alan Lux Studios, oh my gosh. So you guys know that Alan Lux Studios sent me a beautiful package. I felt so bad that I had to remove the video of his merchandise, but he is a sweetheart. He's very supportive. He donated $20. He said, "What's up, Bishop? I just wanted to send you positive vibes your way and switch the topic real quick." Thank you, Alan. Like I just said, he's so positive and so sweet. Thank you so much for switching the topic. It was getting hot in here. I was getting too serious. I think you saw it in the spirit. So thank you for reeling me back on in, my God, because you reeled it in. And I appreciate you. I cannot wait to be on the cover of your magazine. And I thank God and I appreciate you for deeming me worthy to be on your magazine cover solo. My God, I'm so excited about that. I cannot wait. Stacey Harris said $500 on what? On what lunch? What the hell? I think I want to know, but it was already addressed. I don't want to repeat it. It's not really like a bad story. It's an irresponsible story, and it wasn't for me. Just so the lunch was not for me. So don't think that, what's next? Queen Chelsea said, no, I will ask anything I want, and if Bishop doesn't want to respond, I will always respect his decision. Queen Chelsea, I love you for it. I love you for it because you do have the right to ask what you want to ask, and it's up to me as an adult to say, no, I can't answer it. So I respect that, and I appreciate you respecting me as well. Mr. Marshawn said, this is a lifestyle channel based off of Ty and whomever he broadcast. Doesn't sound logical to be annoyed with people wanting to know what happened when the relationship was in the forefront to begin with. I'm not annoyed by it, Marshawn, but the problem is I've already addressed it and the videos are still up. So that's why the church is annoyed, because if I answer the question as to why the videos were deleted, if you missed a live or you didn't go back to watch my lives, that's your fault. So the church does have a right to be annoyed because of the fact that I addressed enough. That's why they're annoyed. And last time I checked, that bothers me a tad bit too. My relationship was not in the forefront. If you go back, the recaps were the forefront. Now, did we intertwine relationship stuff? Yes. But I never put my relationship in the forefront. It was not a relationship. This was not a channel about my relationship. This was about recaps. And yes, again, I will own that relationship stuff came into play, but that was not the forefront. To be honest with you, my channel started as a beauty channel. So go back and watch and check that out. Shay Bones said, I am just glad it ended sooner than later, where the bounce back was less complicated. I love to see that spirit and energy back. Shay Bone, that was the positive out of all of it. And granted, it's still back on the relationship stuff, but you're right. That's why my bounce back was so, well, my bounce back was strong because I had been making mental notes sooner than you guys knew about. But again, that's a whole other topic that we're not going to go into. Kenethia Dempsey said, King Bishop, we only accept positive vibes only. Yes, that is so true. And the reality of it is, even people wanting to know should know that positive vibes really aren't connected to what happened to any of my relationships. So if you're about positivity, then the question should kind of be curved for where I am now and not where I was. MTN DEW Red. Mountain Dew Red? Okay. Said, congratulations on being free. Yes, I am free from relationships. I'm free from being a boss. Well, I'm still a boss because I have businesses, but from being an owner of a brick and mortar salon, I am free from, I'm going to claim I'm free from depression. I'm free from anxiety. I'm free from suicidal ideation. I'm free from so many things. I'm free from the trolls. I'm free from the negative comments. Things are now not bothering me like they used to in the past. So I'm free from so much, and I thank God for for me being free. Lakasha Taborn said, will you take time now to know yourself before you get into another relationship? Lakasha, in my I Am Single Again video, I said that I was not going to be in a relationship again anytime soon. I did say that I moved too fast. I also said that I was at fault because I moved too fast and I had baggage. I also said that my family said I couldn't be in a relationship for another year. So the question has been answered. So yes, this is what I'm doing right now. You don't see anybody else here. You haven't seen anybody on my channel but me, except for Gardini and Charlie Exile. I am getting to know myself and taking time for myself right now. That's what I'm doing right now. It's happening right now. Ebony Cosby donated $5. She said, Little Women Atlanta starts in December. You got time. Thank God, Ebony, because I need a break from doing recaps, especially things that I'm excited about doing. Although I think Atlanta Housewives starts soon, I would think, probably in November, but or October. But yeah, December is a great month for Little Women Atlanta. FNA Darren said, say what you want. This is your effing channel. If they don't like it, stop watching. It's that simple. You never have to explain anything to anybody. You are so right. That's something that confuses me. I never really comment not never really. Let me correct that. I never comment negatively on anybody's channel, nor Instagram, nor Facebook, because I feel like if I don't like it, I just don't gotta watch it or I don't have to read it. Like, I can just move on along. It amazes me that people have time in their so-called happy lives to write negative comments. Like, I don't have time for that. If I don't like what I saw, or if I don't like what I read, I just move on. Star Azure said, Ty, how did you get free from anxiety? Did you go through therapy? Star Azure, I currently am in therapy. I've been going to therapy for a while, since my car accident, which happened on December 10th, 2015. When I said I'm free from anxiety, I'm claiming it. I'm not actually free in the moment because I've had a tad bit, a few anxious moments in this video. You probably didn't notice it, but I mean, I've had some anxiety in this video a few times that you guys didn't probably notice, or maybe you did catch it. But I'm not 100% free, but I'm claiming it because I am doing so much better. But yes, definitely therapy does help with that process. Tanisha Johnson said, Bishop, again, you were bent but not broken. So people who keep making judgment worried about yours and leave Bishop the hell alone. Move on, people. Who said, Ty, your hair looks amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love on my hair. I think I will do some more hair tutorials on myself. You guys have been asking me to do more beauty and hair stuff on this channel. I will definitely try doing that. Jasmine A said, speak it into existence. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. Only One Info, I love her so much, said, this is most are watching but not listening. Or after they hear whatever it is they came for, they leave and don't get the full story. Just keep standing in your truth. I do agree with that, Only One Info. People are watching, not listening. They're not trying to really hear. That's why people can go bash me or make negative comments about me on other people's videos. And I'm like, well, I already addressed that. Because someone said that Ty is low-key afraid to do recaps by himself because he needs a co-host. Yeah, that's not any tea. I would love a co-host. That's not no tea. And Tatiana Jones said she finally caught the chat. I'm about to actually get off of here in about, I'm going to try to stay for 8 minutes. But yes, you finally caught a chat. Thank God. Triana April said, would you ever get a puppy? Oh my gosh, so you guys know I had my dog Milan. I had her for 9 years. She should be 10 years old. I think she's 9 years old. She was a toy poodle. I have not seen her since I broke up with my ex-husband. I gave Milan to him. I'm not sure if she's okay. I'm not sure if he still has her. I don't know anything about Milan right now. I do know that I didn't think I would be so sad without having her until way back in February when I was in the psychiatric hospital from trying to commit suicide. They asked me if I had a dog and I broke down crying, just like waterworks. And I couldn't believe it because I was just so emotional during that whole time frame, being what felt like being locked away. I didn't realize how much I was actually going to miss my dog that I had for 9 years. Donnell Holt donated $5 and he commented saying, I know Gardini is your boo, but don't have him all the time. Do recaps with Q, Tramel, Charlie. Hey, what about Devon? Love you. No one is going to be here all the time because the problem is that I have to remember that this channel is called TaiCouture TV, so no one will be here all the time. Tramel would be a great idea. Q would be awesome. Charlie definitely awesome. And even Devon. Devon checked on me during this breakup as well. He did as well as Dewan. So many people checked up on me. So Devon and I are in a great space. So it would be a great idea to do a recap with him as well. So yes, I would consider that. FNAF Darren said, dogs are too much work, like taking care of a child. You are right. That's why I was so fixated on giving Milan to my ex-husband, because with me traveling back and forth from Atlanta to New Jersey, it would have been too much on me to keep her. So you're right. A dog is like having a child. And because Corey was choosing to stay in New Jersey and in that area, I thought it would be best to give her to him. Victoria Farah, my love bug Nastasia, she said, it's so weird how people make comments as if they have the inside scoop on things. Oh my God, come on, my boo is about to preach. Knowing good and well in their lives, they want people to stay out of their business about certain things. Yes, Nastasia, aka Victoria Farah. It's so weird that people comment without having the inside scoop. I mean, I always say, and I've said this before in reference to past relationship displays or issues you guys have seen. Yes, you can say Ty was a bitch in that moment. But why do we never go back to, wait, Ty isn't always a bitch. So why was Ty a bitch right there? All people care about is Ty was a bitch right there. But nobody ever cared about what happened to Ty, who hurt Ty, what is wrong that Ty reacted that way, my God. And you are so right, because people comment as if they don't have relationship issues. They haven't broken up with people. They haven't had failed relationships. The reality of it is, people can talk about me all day. I only have 2 failed relationships. Because, and I've only had 1 failed marriage, my God. So at the end of the day, check yourself, because I've only had 2. And now I've had a couple pastor boyfriends when I was like in my teens, but they weren't really boyfriends. They were taking advantage of me because I was a PK, and it wasn't it wasn't a relationship, my God. So I've only had 2 official relationships. My ex-husband and your ex-first G. So before you come at me about me being at fault for stuff, remember, only 2 failed relationships. My God. Dre said, block Marcus. He's just being rude as hell. And Yam BN. Okay, Marcus. I don't see Marcus. I'm going to look. Oh, I see Yam. Going to block him. Hide this user on this channel. And I'm going to try to scroll for Marcus really quick. Where is Marcus? I don't see Marcus Dre at all. Don't see him. But if I see him, I do see him. Marcus Jerome. Yeah. Blocked. Okay, we're done. Ballroom Throwbacks Television. He said, damn, not block. Ballroom Throwbacks. Was I supposed to DM you, or were you supposed to DM me? Let me know. It's good to see you. Sandrina Taylor said, it's easy to talk about what you think is public because you can't deal with and address what is private in your own life. Preach, preacher. Only One Info said, thing is, next time you show up, it's married with kids and saying, do you know we are good? Today's recap is. It got a little mixed up in your typo, but I know what you're saying. Only One Info is saying, the next man y'all see will be me showing up with kids and married. And y'all be like, damn, Bishop got married and had kids? Yes. Y'all won't know until way on down the line, my God. Queen Chelsea said, Bishop, maybe we should use the lives to discuss pop culture so you don't have to do that many recaps. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Maybe I'll do church announcements in a live setting, and then it won't leave me to have to edit videos. So great idea, Queen Chelsea. I will consider that. John Frederick said, a lot of us have gone through the same things you have. I don't know why so much judgment. I'm speechless because when I tell you it's common sense, but someone told me this week, common sense is not so common these days. Because that's my thing. We all have gone through it. Why is it so much judgment on me? We all have cursed somebody out. We all have done plenty of things. Why is it just me, as if these people who make these comments hadn't done the same thing at some point? Ballroom Throwback said, we need to do a show together. I'm shy. I'm open to it. DM me. Find me. Where are you? I will definitely do it for you. I definitely will. Let me know. I think the church would love it as well. Donnell Holt said, oh yeah, listen, was the California boo a porn star? Nope. I don't have any friends that are porn stars. I mean, I have associates, because don't shade Team Dreads. Like, we are very cool. But I mean actual friends. No, I don't have any friends nor dates that are porn stars. I don't have any. So no, but he wasn't a porn star. We have 1 more minute before this live closes. And Mary Jane on deck said we've all had failed relationships too. Exactly. So why is mine such a big deal? Why am I such a bad person? Because it happened to me. Jeff Carter said, hi, did you say you were in the ballroom scene once before? If you don't mind me asking, what house were you in? Yes, I did. I was the princess of the House of Prestige, the unofficial princess for the House of Prestige. I forget what year that was. Maybe 2004, 2005, somewhere around there. And I was also the princess for the House of Prestige, Philadelphia. House of Prestige. For the House of Escada, Philadelphia chapter. I was the unofficial princess. I think I was actually the official princess for Prestige and the unofficial princess for Escada, Philadelphia chapter. Vicky V. Chanel said, keep living your best life. I'm trying my best, taking it one day at a time. Jeff Carter said, oh, I read yours. It was John Fredericks. John Fredericks said, are you still doing the reality show? John, I said this earlier in this live. There is no reality show for me. That was not my idea nor my plan. Rum Raisin 63 said, bye, Ty and everyone. Yes, because I'm about to close. It is 4 o'clock. I'm trying to see who I didn't see. Marshawn said, you're not a bad person, bro. We just all mad nosy and want to know the details. Laugh my butt off. I appreciate you, Marshawn, for at least saying that. Thank you so much. At least be honest. You just want to be nosy. So much love. I appreciate that comment. Natisha Henry said, Ty, someone made a video about you. You making others money. You are content, bro. Much love, yes. I'm being talked about when I'm not even a reality star. So that's true. Yes, there's so many comments I could try. Lachey Whitfield, you're not a bad person. You are royalty. God's most precious jewels. Thank you for the positivity, Lachey. C. Witt said, are you the type of person who needs to be in a relationship? That's a hard question. I don't need to be in one because now I'm learning myself and loving myself and being okay with being single. But I do want family. I want marriage. I want the wrought iron, the fence. They always say picket fence. I want a wrought iron fence. I want children. I want family vacations. I want vacation homes with the family. So I don't need it, but it is definitely my desire to have a family. Birdie Skurlock said, even as a public figure, you still don't owe anyone an explanation. Lolita Lady said, Ty, how do you feel about unlicensed hairstylists doing hair? I am totally against it. I am licensed in 2 states, Georgia and New Jersey. I don't knock people who are in school or trying to work to pay for school, but I'm not okay with people who are just content with being an unlicensed cosmetologist. Victoria Farah, Nastasia Griffin said, proud of you, Ty Bishop. You're such a light. Later, peace. I'm actually going to end with that because that's my boo, Nastasia Griffin. So, bye, guys. It's getting late. I have a few other things to do. Thank you, guys, for tuning in to this live. Follow me on all social media outlets. Comment down below. Thumbs up this video. Share this video. And that's it. Bye, guys.